Getty. There were two pieces of required reading this past weekend. The first was Tim Alberta's revelatory visit to John Boehner in retirement, during which Boehner smoked, drank, fixed his lawnmower, and unlimbered himself to Alberta on practically everyone he left behind in the House of Representatives. Here is a, representative sampling of Boehner at leisure. From Politico advertisement. Continue reading below. Here's what he thinks about the Freedom Caucus vandals in the House. They can't tell you what they're for. They can tell you everything they're against. They're anarchists. They want total chaos. Tear it all down and start over. That's where their mindset is. But what about its founder, Rep. Jim Jordan of Boehner's own Ohio? Jordan was a terrorist as a legislator going back to his days in the Ohio House and Senate. A terrorist. A legislative terrorist, okay, but Mark Meadows of North Carolina is running the Freedom Caucus now. He's an idiot, and, just because I agree with it, here's what Boehner thinks about Jason Chaffetz of Utah and Trey Gowdy, the low-petted Javert of Benghazi, Fick Jordan. Fuck Chaffetz. They're both assholes. I am interested in this fellow's views and intend to subscribe to his newsletter. And, Mr. Boehner, if you feel the need further to unburden yourself on these topics, this shebeen is always open. More seriously, Dan Barry in the New York Times put together a magnificent package about the crimes and tragedies surrounding the shameful practices at the mother and baby homes, institutions run in Ireland by the Bon Secours nuns, in which thousands of children born to unwed mothers were kept in appalling conditions, died, and then were buried anonymously, including hundreds of them in an abandoned septic system in the town of Tuam. The hero of the story is a woman named Catherine Corliss, a Tuam native who took it upon herself to expose the story and bring a kind of belated justice to the babies and the children who passed their entire lives in these places after their mothers were sent away. Advertisement. Continue reading below. In December 2012, Catherine's essay, titled The Home, appeared in the Historical Journal of Tuam. After providing a general history of the facility, it laid out the results of her research, including the missing burial records and the disused septic tank where two boys had stumbled upon some bones. Her daring essay implicitly raised a provocative question: had Catholic nuns, working in service of the state, buried the bodies of hundreds of children in the septic system? In fact, they had. 3 years ago, we mentioned Corliss' incredible work here in the shebeen. Since then, her tireless efforts on behalf of these disappeared children have resulted in the appointment of an official commission, an acknowledgement of its complicity from the Irish government, and some awards for Corliss, who is a real-life hero, a genuinely great figure in Irish history. She needs the Nobel Prize. If Barry were to pick up a Pulitzer for his story, that would be nice too. Respond to this post on the Esquire Politics Facebook page.